What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a very special haul in. Today in American Truck Simulator we are going to haul NASCARs for the Daytona 500. Because as you guys know, the Daytona 500 is this weekend, so I'm very excited about it. We'll get into that in a little bit. But as you guys can see, we have this awesome Monster Energy Cup NASCAR truck livery, as well as this Kyle Busch livery on the back. So we're going to be dropping Kyle Busch's off at another shop so it can get worked on, and then we're going to be actually switching over and picking up Joey Logano's car for the Home Depot, and we're actually going to be driving it out to the Home Depot, so that's pretty sweet. For starters, let's go ahead and climb up in our truck here, and we'll go ahead and get in. Right, this truck is absolutely amazing. Now, as you guys can see right here, I am going to be using my camera where you guys can see my POV and me shift gears and use my button box and everything. I think you guys will really enjoy that. Our lovely assistant here with us reading her book. Go ahead, turn the auxiliary power on, and let's drop these windows down so you guys can hear it cold start. Let's go ahead and fire her up. Oh yeah, she sounds really good. Wait till you guys hear its Jake brake. Let me go ahead and release these parking brakes. There we go, and let's go pick up our first car. This is going to be a little interesting to get out of because it's a little hard turn. We do have to go immediately left. I mean, I guess technically we could go right. For some reason I decided we're going to go left, and I'm committed to it. So let's try to get out of this tight turn without curbing the truck too much. Make sure no traffic's coming. And looks like we're doing good. So one thing I hope you guys really do like... Oh, come on, man. Jeez Louise. I'm just trying to get out of here, and he's already pulling out on me. So one thing I hope you guys enjoy, this new camera right here. I did it back in the very beginning of my YouTube channel, and I haven't done it in a while. It is something that I just started to do here lately. And I am using an 18-speed shifter here on this truck, so you're going to see me shift a lot. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, as well as I'll be using my button box down here a lot. Hit the turn signal on, and come to a stop. We're going to downshift here.
Turn right.
Probably shouldn't be using my Jake brake in the city, but you guys know. No big deal. Looks like we're clear that way. Take it a wide turn. There we go. I do need to get over as soon as I can. I'd say right about there is clear. So one thing I am very excited about actually is the Daytona 500. I don't watch a whole lot of NASCAR by any means. I used to follow it a lot, but I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I even watched a NASCAR race. It was probably the Daytona 500 from last year. I used to keep up with it a lot, but I haven't done it recently. As this light goes green, we're going to turn on the highway here, and then we're going to go pick up our first car. It'll be Kyle Busch's car. There we go. Give you guys an outside view of the truck. You can hear how good it sounds. Absolutely shifting through the gears. Gotta get on the highway here. If you guys haven't seen the video, I do have pretty awesome setup here. So I've got everything from your Logitech steering wheel to pedals. I've also got a H-style shifter, an H-style pattern shifter, as well as I am using the 18-speed shifter up here with the selector on it and range selector, a splitter and a range selector, excuse me, as well as the Jake brake button on here, just like that right there. I do like it a lot. Oh man, look at that. Okay, it looked like a longer truck.
Turn left.
I didn't realize it was just a tandem axle or a B trailer. It looked like it was like some kind. Come on, it's yellow. You can do it. I'm making it too, even though the cop's right in front of us. Sorry, y'all. It looked like it was like some kind of triple, quadruple trailer. I do have a couple of mods in the game that utilize that. Why are you stopping? Come on. There we go. Alright, don't stop. It's green. Thank you. Sometimes the AI traffic in this game just absolutely sucks. It looks like we might get some rain here on us too. Hopefully they don't cancel or postpone the Daytona 500. Alright, we're turning into the shop now. As you guys can see right there, I am picking up some NASCARs and we're going to haul it out to the first stop. Alright, so I got my first load of cars loaded up. And we're going to actually hop in. We're going to hit the road now, so this will be entertaining. We're going to try and get out of here without hitting anything. Now, we are hauling, as I said, Kyle Busch's NASCAR to begin with, and we're going to drop it off at the shop, and we'll be picking up Joey Logano's NASCAR. And it's actually pretty funny where we're going to be hauling it, because it is a Home Depot livery, and we will be hauling it to a Home Depot store. He might be doing like some kind of PR thing for, you know, his sponsors and things like that, which is always cool. I wish I had some sponsors I could do PRs for. So as I was saying earlier, NASCAR actually is debuting an electric NASCAR this year, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. Electric cars are cool. I mean, they have good performance, but I feel like it has to have that grumble, you know what I mean? Like, I want to hear it, you know, sound like that. Like, I like my Jake brakes and everything like that. So I'm definitely gonna, I don't know how well it's gonna go. Now I know electric cars do have really good performance. I mean, it's essentially a life-size RC car. I stopped over the line too much, but no, I actually came pretty perfect there. That guy got close. That's why I thought I stopped over the line. As I was saying, you know, with it being it is a giant remote control car, which I do enjoy. I mean, I definitely think the performance is there. I just don't know how I feel about electric vehicles being in NASCAR. You know, NASCAR to me, it has to have that grumble. It has to have that sound, you know what I mean? Looks like I do. We'll hit you on Jake brakes there. Listen to his Jake brake. Oh yeah, man. Gotta love it. Now, since it is Daytona 500 weekend, I might actually end up doing some NASCAR racing myself. For those of you that don't know, I do actually have iRacing, and I have played iRacing quite a good bit before in the past. Now, it has been about a year since I've played it, so I'm definitely not very good at it, and I wasn't very good at it then. You know, I'd say I was about average anyway. Oh, thank goodness they're gonna let me bypass. I was about to say, I just got on the highway. The last thing I want to do is have to go through a weight station to get inspected. As I was saying, I do have iRacing, and I enjoyed playing it a lot. I wasn't great at it. I'd say I was about average on it by any means. So it was a lot of fun, but I might play that again pretty soon. You know, in honor of Daytona 500 coming up. Now, I do also have some NASCAR games, like the Heat game. It's an older one. It's like Heat 3. And about a year ago, I played NASCAR and did like the Daytona 500. That was a lot of fun. I may do that again this weekend. I might even live stream it, maybe. You know, I haven't fully decided yet, but I might do that. You know, again, in honor of the Daytona 500. I always try to keep up with what's going on in the world and kind of implement it in my role-playing here. Which, by the way, if you guys are wondering, all of the equipment I have, like this gear shifter here, this button box, the steering wheels and everything, all the links to that will be in the description below. Definitely go check it out yourself on Amazon. I do have a fully immersive setup here. I really enjoy it. Now, the next is my monitor. I'm going to change my monitors. I really want a triple screen setup, or even a quadruple screen setup. And I'm going to do like a full interior. It's going to look just like this truck does. And what I mean by that, you're going to have a whole dash. You won't see the steering wheel in the game anymore. And you'll get kind of a good POV. At least from my perspective driving. So I think that'll be really cool. And I hope you guys will enjoy something like that. I absolutely love this truck, the way it sounds, the way it looks, and everything. I mean, there's no denying that that's not just an absolute gorgeous truck. It definitely looks really, really good going down the road. I need a downshift here. Looks like it might be going up a slight grade, even though it looks kind of flat. Definitely feels like it. I am running the Cummins NTC big cam engine in this truck. I believe it's got 450 horsepower, 500 horsepower, which is plenty for my application that I'm using it for right now. I mean, we're only hauling about 30,000 pounds between, obviously, the main NASCAR and a backup car, as well as all the equipment, which most of that weight comes in to be the equipment, like the tools and the spare tires and things like that. Especially considering a NASCAR Cup car weighs about 3,000 to 3,300 pounds, somewhere around there. So you figure there's only 6,600 pounds in in that trailer in terms of car weight. So all the other weight, you know, the other 24,000 pounds is all tools. That's a lot of tools. Yeah, I'm sure there's some spare parts and things like that in there. That would make a lot of sense. As you guys know, I am very excited. We are getting very close to the SCS software actually finally releasing the Missouri map DLC, which y'all know that I am a Missouri resident, which is why we're actually hauling currently over here in Oklahoma and Kansas. So we're currently in Kansas, of course, and then Oklahoma, and then the good old state of Missouri right there. We'll be heading into next as soon as it opens. Actually very excited about that. Curious to see how it's going to go. I think the main thing I'm excited about is seeing how accurate are the roads in the game. You know, do they actually have the real roads in real life? I know they have some of the main ones, but not so many of the secondary ones. But I want to see what secondary roads do they have in the game. I think it's pretty interesting. And I will be honest with you, we're going to be spending a lot of time in Missouri when it finally releases. I don't know why everyone's going so slow. I mean, the speed limit's 75 and I'm passing them in the right lane and I'm barely going 75. So who else is going to be watching the Daytona 500 this weekend? I'm very curious to know. I'm also curious to know, would you guys actually... Ooh, gotta get off the rumble strip there. I'm also curious to know, would you guys actually like to watch me do some NASCAR racing? I do have some NASCAR races up on my channel previously. You guys could go check it out. I have a NASCAR playlist as well as an iRacing playlist, because I was getting involved in all that. Now, I didn't really do it too much. Kind of jumped into it, didn't really care to... I really spent most of my focus here on American Truck Simulator, and now also Farming Simulator and BeamNG Drive. Those are probably my three favorite games, but... Ooh, I am speeding a little bit. I probably should slow down just a tinge bit. I mean, 5 over is not bad in a semi-truck, especially on these open roads here. I gotta love the Oklahoma 75 speed limit. Like I was saying earlier, it's kind of funny because I'm only going 5 over the speed limit and I'm passing everyone in the left lane. There's a lot of traffic in the left lane, I will be honest with that. As you guys can see, I mean, that whole line of cars, and it goes all the way back too, so it's pretty interesting. I just love these camera angles, all the different camera angles you can get. I love the way the sound is kind of dynamic too. It changes depending on the angle that you are. Of course, so does the Jake brake. So, gotta love that. Try not to go too fast, but it's kind of hard not to. I mean, these long, wide open roads. And I'm not pulling that heavy of a trailer, and this truck's got plenty of power, so it's... Plus an 18-speed transmission, so it's really not hard. That's pretty cool here. We got some kind of dome. Start to hit the Jake brake. Coming down. Alright. Discovered a new city. We're actually going to be picking up Joey Logano's car here, so that's why we had to get off. Oh, roundabouts. Look at that. You guys know how I feel about roundabouts. That is probably the most Midwestern accurate thing. Hopefully that truck wasn't going this way. Looks like he might have been. Sorry, truck. Oh yeah, he definitely was. He's upset with me. Here I am talking about people not knowing how to do roundabouts, and I just absolutely cut another semi-truck off. Nice little Ford dealership over there. That's pretty cool.
Turn right.
Anyways, we're going to be making a right here. Come over there, drop it down to 10. One thing I like about the 18-speed transmissions is it really requires a lot of shifting. And I know it sounds kind of weird, but I just really enjoy shifting, especially with this gear shifter. Alright, so check it out. We did just drop off Kyle Busch's NASCAR here at the shop, and we are picking up Joey Logano's car. And we're picking up his truck, and it looks absolutely amazing, so check it out. And the cool thing is, we are actually dropping this off at a Home Depot store. Again, he's going to be doing like some kind of PR stunt, or some kind of PR thing here at the Home Depot, probably signing autographs. You guys know the saying, shaking babies and kissing hands. So that's what he's going to be out there doing. So we're going to go ahead, release the park brake, and let's head out and drop this off. I do also want to give a quick shout out to all of you guys that have been watching this video, and all you guys that are subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate all of your guys' support. My channel is growing faster than I really expected it to. Oh geez, got a really close turn there. Anyways, as I was saying, I do really appreciate all of your guys' continued support. Everything from all the new subscribers and all the previous subscribers, but just everyone that watches my channel. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Check out, I got a farm right up here. That's pretty cool. A little tractor sitting there. Got his hay bales over like he just cut it. I love the diversity of that. Just kind of the dynamic like that. It looks like you can actually pick up some loads over there because that's actually a pretty textured farm. Don't worry, we'll be spending a lot of time out here in the Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri area, because again, that's where I'm from, so that's where I plan on spending a lot of my time. Anyways, you can't deny that this truck doesn't look good either. I mean, it's just an absolute good looking truck. But I'm excited about it. You that are going to be watching the NASCAR race, I want to know, who do y'all have that's going to win? Who do you think is going to win this race? Do you think it's going to be an underdog, maybe somebody that's new or somebody that has never won a Daytona 500? Or is it going to be one of the heavy hitters like Jimmy Johnson? I know he retired, but I heard he's coming back in for the Daytona 500 race. Or, you know, someone like Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch. That's one thing about the Daytona 500, since it is the biggest NASCAR race of the season. It'll bring a lot of the old timers out of retirement and get them back into it. Got a little crop duster flying by. That's cool. I'm such a sucker when it comes to all the diversity and the dynamic of the games. Like I was saying about that farm. Oh, he's actually lowering, dropping down. Looks like he's getting ready to spray a field. I'm going to try not to hit the ambulance staring at the crop duster. So one thing I am trying to do is I am trying to get this camera angle right. I know my arm is kind of in most of the view there, but I want you guys to see, you know, my button box and the gear shifter, everything like that. You guys will have to let me know. Do you like that kind of view? Do you prefer me not to have this camera up? Do you like to watch me shift gears? I'm really curious to know what you guys like to watch. And we'll go ahead and downshift here. It does look like we got a slowdown coming up. So I'll hit that Jake brake just a little bit. Slow us down a bit so I'm not flying up on this guy here. I'm definitely going to want to get over and pass as soon as I can, but it looks like there's a slow little Mustang next to me. Passing me now, so I'm going to go ahead and get over. So my goal is to pass that guy right there. It looks like there's a slow tanker truck driving in front of him. Of course, now the Mustang's slowing down a bit. I'm just going to have to get back over. We're going to pass this guy. Oh good, they got off anyways. That worked out well. Now for those of you that might be new to my channel, I do run a lot of mods in this game. I do have a video up. It's kind of an older video. It might be a little outdated because some of the mods in the video are outdated. I do run a lot of mods, like specifically like 133 mods I believe is how many I'm running right now active in the game. Everything from sound mods to different texture packs. I do have a lot of different texture packs. And a lot of cargo packs because I like kind of a diverse cargo. I like to haul it. That's a cool little B-Train Coca-Cola truck. That's pretty sweet. So I do really enjoy all the diversity in hauling cargo. Again, naturally, I would use a lot of cargo packs. It's a pretty nice little city out here. It's a pretty nice little city out here. Again, we might not be stopping at it now, but we're going to in the near future. So I actually have a lot of videos planned, so I do actually write down each video idea that I come up with, whether it's for American Truck Simulator, Farming Simulator, BeamNG Drive, whatever game it is that I play. I do write down video ideas, because I always have a lot. I always have a lot of ideas of things that I want to do and play in the game. And I'll be really honest with you, I have a lot of videos written down that I'm going to make. That I think you guys are really going to enjoy. I've got everything coming from how-to videos to in-depth gear review. You'll see reviews of my gear shifters and things like that. To just random playings. You know, me playing a couple of different Me playing a couple of different games. Oh, we're getting some rain now. Let me roll these windows all the way up. Turn these lights on. And we'll turn our wipers on. There we go. It's not raining too hard. We've not actually had a rainstorm in quite a while when I played in this game, so perhaps I'll adjust my speed a little bit here just to adapt to the rain in case somebody pulls out in front of me. Nice little rest area there. Looks like I got a truck turning on. There's a car next to me. Please stay, please stay, please stay. Okay, thank you. Jeez, that could have been a little bad. Looks like it's raining a little harder. I'm going to put my wipers on. As you guys can see, I am utilizing my button box down there. Got our lights on. Got our wipers on. I'm trying to watch my speed, even though the speed limit's 75. I'm only keeping it about 70 to 72, somewhere around there. Just in case I have to pull out. Just in case I have to slam on my brakes. Now that it's getting dark though, you can actually see the truck with all of its lights on. It actually looks really, really good. One thing's for sure, NASCAR haulers, they definitely have a pretty impressive job. I mean, they have to get in between different racetracks in a very short amount of time. So they haul into the night, and that's basically what we're doing here. We're going to try to get Joe Logano's equipment and cars out to where they need to be as fast as possible, just in time for the Daytona 500. It's getting dark, but there's some sunflowers over there and growing in that field. Sunflowers are beautiful. They actually grow them a lot out here in my area in Missouri. Haven't seen them in quite a while, but they used to anyways. Now one thing's cool, that sky looks ominous. It is getting dark, and it is raining, so obviously we're going into what looks like a thunderstorm, which is pretty common. But look right over there, that gets dark, and it actually looks like a tornado, which is funny because this is, of course it's not funny I guess, but this is actually near the area where you do get tornadoes out here in the Midwest. I know I live in Tornado Alley. I'm not the happiest about, but tornadoes are very common. And actually, in Oklahoma is where the movie Twisters was filmed. And now they're coming out with another movie. It's a sequel to it coming out this summer. I'm excited about. Twister was always one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. We'll go over all that in kind of a later video. But hopefully this rain doesn't delay the Daytona 500 at all. There is one mod I am very excited about using here in the near future. It is starting to rain a little harder. Let's put the wipers on full blast there. One mod that I am very excited about using in the near future is the realistic traffic mod we're going to have. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's going to basically make the traffic as realistic as possible. So like at nighttime there's going to be less traffic. During the daytime there's going to be quite a bit of traffic. There's a triple train trailer, that was cool. And then in the popular cities, like the bigger cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco, all those major cities like that. Oh, I gotta pull into the scale station here. I'm not happy about, but in those bigger cities, it'll actually have a more dense population. They're definitely gonna check my ass the way I just pulled up like that. Just kind of came hauling butt in. Wasn't aware. I mean, didn't really have a whole lot of time to prepare to stop. Alright, hit the parking brake here, let's see. And of course they're gonna make me get inspected. Alright, so the DOT officer did come out and they did inspect me. Made me do an inspection, but I passed everything. Of course the NASCAR team that got this truck and the trailer ready, they were well prepared for things like that. So all the tires were great, all the brakes were great. I mean, my logbook's checked out. So everything was good. Now I gotta get back on the highway and try to make up for some lost time. But it's dark and raining. You can really see how good this truck looks. Of course, I go over a light just as I say that. But it looks really good, especially with all the lights on it. I mean, that's exactly what a NASCAR hauler should look like. They're all lit up. So I got a truck getting on the highway here. I'll get over. Actually not drove in the rain in quite a long time. Past that semi-truck, get back over here. Alright, get down into 18th speed. And looks like we got a road work coming up ahead. That car's slamming on his brakes in front of me. Jake brake, really trying to slow it down, because I know I'm going really, really slow, but there it is. Okay, good. It was in that lane anyways. Now we're riding through Denver, Colorado. The road work. Okay, that was close. I thought I was going to have to get over because I thought that our lane ended. It looked like the car that was in front of me did too, based on the way he slammed on his brake. I wish it was daytime so I could really see Denver, Colorado out here and see what it looks like. What's going on here? Alright, some kind of crash. It looks like the rain has finally broke, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my windshield wipers off there. And we'll crack the window just a little bit. Get some fresh air back in. Coming up on a slow truck. I got a car next to me. Got to watch it. We're almost to the... And of course I've got to turn into the next wait station once again. That Jake brake pretty good. Turn to go up on the scales. I'm really surprised they're making me stop even though it's... Oh, okay. Maybe it's not my turn. Oh, I guess they're really checking this guy. Oh, they made a guy pull over. Okay, well hopefully they don't make me pull over. I've already got inspected once before. But I'm really surprised they're making us pull over and come to a stop like this late at night. But I guess the scales never stop. Alright, so we did pass. And of course they're not going to make me come to a full stop or anything like that. Not making me do anything special like that guy has to. So that's always good. Get back up on the highway here. Try to get back up to speed, make up for that little bit of lost time again. Alright, looks like we're going to be taking this right turn here. Getting off the highway right at this very next exit, and it looks like we'll be finishing our delivery pretty soon now. Keep to the right, and we're going to be making this very next left turn here. See the green light, or the stoplight anyway. Come to a full stop right there. Lots of traffic now that we're in the city. Like some kind of nice little old school diner. We're probably going to go get something to eat there next after we drop off this. Alright, our turn to go. Gonna make this nice wide turn here. Looks like I will need over to the right, so hopefully nobody's trying to pass me. The truck looks really, really good. Oh, sorry about that traffic, I am over the line. Now we're going, so keep shifting these gears. And we're going to be making a right turn shortly down this road here. Man, I can't see anything down this. I'm going to hit these high beams here. Blind everybody coming at me. I'll turn them off when I see somebody. And I gotta not use my Jake brake now because I am within a city limit here. And as you guys can see, this is kind of a residential neighborhood. So I'll try my best to keep the exhaust sound down and not use the Jake brake at all. Not sure what's going on there. Well, looks like somebody had their car broken into. That's cool. I guess I'm in a really rough area. As I drive down some kind of dirt road here. Over the railroad tracks. Another set of railroad tracks. I don't see anyone else coming, so I'm not stopping. I guess I took some kind of detour. I'm not sure how I came on that road, but it was all dirt, not paved. But I see the Home Depot now. I mean, there it is right in front of me. Alright, well now that we got the truck parked, at least the parking brake as well, let's go ahead and set the parking brake for the trailer as well. I'll turn my main lights off and just have just my parking lights. And let's shut the engine down, just have my auxiliary. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I know I had an absolute blast. I'm very excited for the Daytona 500 and the upcoming videos that we're going to do on this channel. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. I'm trying to get this video to just 20 likes. And also, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed, maybe go check out some of my other videos. I do make a lot of videos just like this one, so if you enjoyed this one, I know you'll enjoy a lot of others that I have. And then consider subscribing. As always, guys, I will see you all in the next video.